Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming to you with an eBay purchase video, and I'm very excited. This was an important purchase for me as it officially completed one of the sets I've been trying to put together probably for about a year and a half now. Just like my 1960 Topps set, I wasn't going out just trying to purchase any card that I could for any price. I was looking for really good deals, trying to get the highest grade possible that I could. Wanted to make sure all the cards are graded. They had to either be a PSA, SGC, or BGS. And with this purchase right here, it completes the set. And so I'm really, really excited. This was a fun set to put together. I don't know if I'll try to upgrade cards or if I'll just be content with what I have. In my opinion, it's a pretty decent graded set. So I know that these cards go for a lot of money when you start getting to mint 9s. I haven't seen a gem mint in this set go for sale, but the mint 9s, a lot of them are in a couple $100 range, and I'm just not going to do that. So anyways, let's take a look at my purchase. It is a 1970 Topps Bart Starr Super Glossy. It's number 9 in the set. This was a 6 from PSA. And these were inserts. This was an insert set in the 1970 Topps. And the thing that caught my attention about this set was that it was a glossy set from 1970. That it was like a full action pose with very minimal stuff going on with the card. The card had naturally rounded corners, so it wasn't your normal square card. And then the back didn't have anything. It just had the name, the position, the team, what number of card it was in the set out of the total cards, this was a 33 card set. And you can see it had the TCG down there and then printed in the USA. So it was a very clean, minimal set, but a bunch of superstars. And so, to give you particulars, like I said, this 33 card set, my overall grade average for the set is just over a 7. So the entire set, when you put it together, grades out to a near mint 7, which I think is a fantastic grade for the set. If you go and look at these cards, just because the centering issues, the rounding of the corners, and all that other stuff, 4s and 5s are regular. When you start getting into 7s and 8s and stuff, it gets a little bit more difficult. So, love the set. I'm glad that it's finished. And I wanted to share all the cards of the set with you guys. So I just wanted to go one by one with the cards and show you what we have and who's in it. So card number 1 is Mr. Tommy Nobis, middle linebacker for the Falcons. And as you can see, this was a near mint 7. Old school PSA. Mr. Tommy Nobis. Then we got number 2 in the set is a Johnny Unitas. And this was a fantastic deal. You'll see I got a near mint 8. And this was an awesome pickup. From what I remember, the eBay listing title was really messed up, and so I got this at a really good price. But it's a Johnny Unitas near mint 8 PSA. Fantastic. Third card in the set is Mr. Tom Matt. Again, near mint 8. Fourth card in the set is Mr. Max Percival. It's got a 6 from SGC. Man, these SGC cases are just awesome. I do like them. Mr. Max Percival. Then we got number 5 in the set, Mr. Leroy Kelly. This also got a near mint 8. Leroy Kelly, running back for the Browns. then we got number 6 in the set, Mr. Mel Renfro, 7.5 from SGC. This card is super clean. I think this one could have actually gotten a little bit higher grade, but I'm happy with the 7.5. Mr. Mel Renfro. Then we got number 7 in the set is Mr. Bob Hayes. Now you'll see this. At first I was like, oh man, it's a stain. But for whatever reason in this set, every single card had that mark on the football. So it was just a printing error, and that's just part of the card. It is what it is. You won't find a card in this set that doesn't have that. So I was put to ease a little bit better when I found that out. So Mr. Hayes was a near mint or a near mint 7. Next one we have Mr. Earl McCullough, a near mint 7, number 8 in the set for the Detroit Lions. Show you the back really quick so you can see it. And then we got, that was number 8. So number 9 again was Mr. Bart Starr, my pickup. Then number 10 is Willie Wood, a near mint 7 from the Green Bay Packers. Nice and clean. And then we got number 11 in the set, Jack Snow from the Rams. This came in a 6. If I'm not mistaken, this might be my lowest grade. I don't think I have anything lower than a 6, but I might have a couple 6s in the set. So we got Jack Snow at a 6. Mr. Joe Cap with the near mint 7. That mark right there is just the protector. See the back? Number 12 in the set. Number 13 is Dave Osborne, running back for the Vikings. This got a 7.5 from SGC. This is another super clean card. Does have a stain in the back. That's probably why it only got a 7.5 actually, because this card is really, really, really clean. Without that stain, it probably would have been a lot higher. And then we got number 14 in the set is Dan Abramowitz. He's a receiver for the Saints. Near mint 7. Very nice card. Okay, moving on. We have Fran Tarkenton with the Giants. Number 15 in the set. Near mint 7. We got a Tom Woodashick. He's number 16 in the set. It's a near mint 7 from Beckett. It came out really, really nice as well. Got Mr. Roy Jefferson, number 17 in the set, in a near mint 7 for the Steelers. It's really, really nice. We got Mr. Jackie Smith, number 18 in the set, came in a near mint to mint 8. Tight end for the Cardinals. Very, very nice. You can tell this was a really old PSA slab. We have a Jim Johnson, number 19 of the set. This came in a mint 9, but it was off-centered, so when you weight it down, it's actually around a 7. So, but for the price, I don't like qualifiers, but for the price I got this for, again, is one of those things I couldn't pass up. So other than the off-centering, which with these cards is really hard to tell. Like the back is pretty decent. The front, it's just because this Johnson was starting to get clipped right there, the ON. But nothing with the card is actually cut off. So, you know, you kind of take for what you can get. Number 20 of the set is Mr. Sonny Jurgensen. This was a near mint to mint 8. This is one of the best centered cards I have, and you can just tell with his name being so long, it's super centered well. Everything about this card is nice. The Redskins spacing is almost the same as the spacing over here to quarterback. The back is almost dead on. This spacing is really, really good. I think had this been over just a little bit more, it probably would have gotten a 9. But Mr. Sonny Jurgensen. And then we have number 21 in the set, Houston Antwine, near mint to mint 8 for the Patriots. And then we got probably the best card in the set. It's number 22 of the set. It's O.J. Simpson. This is his rookie year. So because it's an insert card, and obviously I wouldn't call it his rookie card, but it's his rookie card was 1970 top, so it's his rookie year. This came in a 6. I was happy to get it. I was looking at some 7s. 7s jump up to, when I was looking at them, like 40 to 50. 8s jumped up close to 100. I want to say I got the 6 for about $27, $28, so I was like, okay, I'll be fine with the 6. The centering and everything is pretty decent on it. Nothing's really missing. So O.J. Simpson in a 6. Next we have number 23 of the set is Greg Cook, near mint 7. Quarterback for the Bengals. As you can see with all these cards, the rounding and the borderlessness of the cards with the rounding corners and everything. I've tried to eyeball these things and try to grade them, and the couple that I've sent in just have not been anywhere close. I would not venture to guess how this set gets graded. It's a hard set. It's a hard set to figure out. It definitely lets you know that you're not a professional. Here is Mr. Floyd Little. This is a near mint to mint 8, but it's got a stain. But this was, yeah, it's right there. The stain is on the back. It was not on the front. You can barely maybe see it right there. But for the nice look of the card, I couldn't pass it up. So if you weight the card, it weights out to about a 6 because of that qualifier. So Mr. Floyd Little. Then we have number 25 in the set, Mr. Rich Jackson. Came in a near mint to mint 8. Defensive end for the Broncos. And then we have number 26 of the set, George Webster from Beckett. Came in at a near mint to mint 8. This is another card that was fantastic. Really, really nice. The only thing that hurts it really is probably the back. But the front is pretty dead on. Pretty nice. Number 27 of the set is Mr. Len Dawson in a near mint 7. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. Very nice set. When I was setting out to put a set together, I don't know, this just caught my attention, like I said, and I just had to try to put together. And with it only being 33 cards, I was like, you know, it's something that was attainable, something I knew that if I stuck with, I could get as my first really push at putting a graded set together, piecing it together. And so I'm just so excited to be able to finally get this put together. Then number 28 in the set is Bob Greasy, near mint 7. Obviously the Miami Dolphins quarterback. And the other thing I loved about the set is the set has so many stars and Hall of Famers. It was like one of those sets I just had to put together. Probably the second biggest card in the set would be this 1970 Super Glossy Topps Joe Namath, number 29 in the set. This came in at a 6. This was another card that jumped like crazy when you started going up the grades. And I had to settle for being happy with the 6 for right now. But it's Joe Willie Namath, New York Jets quarterback. Last couple guys. I know it's going a little long, but bear with me here. Number 30 in the set is Mr. Matt Snell, running back for the Jets. Came in at a near mint to mint 8 from Beckett. This card was centered pretty good as well. Probably the back. Yeah, the back was a little off, maybe. I don't know. That might be better than an 8. I mean, the centering, like, from here to here looks good. The centering from here to here looks good. The centering from here to here looks good. Centering looks really, really well. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'd ever figure out this set. But I'm going to be happy with an 8. Oh, this was the lowest card I got. It was impossible finding a Daryle Lamonica graded card for a decent price. So I had to pick up a raw card and with my best eyes try to eyeball the best graded raw card I could find. And as you can see, I didn't do too well. It's only a 4. This might be a card I upgrade if I see one later on down the line. But it's number 31 in the set. Came in at a 4. Daryle Lamonica. I knew the centering was off, but I thought the card was in good enough shape to... I was shooting for a 6, honestly. But I must have missed something. I don't know. That's why I said I give up trying to guess on this set. We got the Daryle Lamonica. We got number 32 in the set is Fred Blitnikoff, near mint 7. And saving the best for last, the last card in the set, number 33 of the set, and a near mint to mint 8 is Mr. Dick Post, running back for the San Diego Chargers. This is another card that was surprisingly hard to find. Hard to find in good shape, hard to find graded, hard to find period. Near mint to mint 8. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it went a little long, but I wanted to show you all 33 cards of the set. I'm glad to be done with this set. I have to come up with something else to do. I am still working on the 1960 Topps football set, obviously. I'll be having some cards come in here in the next week or so, adding to that set. But now that this one's over, I got to look at a second set to put together. I'm honestly kicking around the 86 Fleer basketball set. I know I'm not going to be going for a high grade in that set just because there's so many money cards. But it'd be kind of nice to have that set put together. I don't know if I'll put it together in a graded form or in a raw card form. But I don't know. I kind of got the itch to do that one, so we'll see. Or the other one I was thinking of was 1972 Topps football. One of those two. But we'll see how it goes. So guys, thanks again for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Until next video, see ya.